The Big Bang Theory universe is expanding again while also returning to its sitcom roots, with young Sheldon spin-off Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, premiering Thursday, October 17 at August 7th on CBS. I've seen the first 2 episodes, and while the switch from single to multicam may take a moment for some viewers to get accustomed to, especially those who came to young Sheldon without a previous attachment to Big Bang, I'm here to tell you that the transition is seamless. After addressing the format change in a very meta cold open, the credits roll, and the story of Georgie Cooper and his new bride Mandy McAllister picks up almost immediately where young Sheldon left off. While Sheldon's older brother was introduced on Young Sheldon, it was his first appearance on Big Bang, several months later, from which Georgie and Mandy's premise derives. In that season 11 episode, Georgie, played by Jerry O'Connell, confronted Sheldon about what life was like after their father died. Sheldon departed for Caltech, and 19-year-old Georgie was left to look after his mother Mary, Zoe Perry, and his younger sister Missy, Reagan Reverd, which we now know he was doing while also supporting a family of his own. Early episodes of Georgie and Mandy see the rookie tire salesman juggling the demands of being a husband, a father, a brother, and a son-in-law, all while mourning the loss of George Sr., whose passing continues to be felt by everyone who knew and loved him. Episode 1 features a particularly touching moment between Georgie and his father-in-law Jim, Will Sasso, that the producers wisely let breathe, while Episode 2 checks in with latchkey kid Missy and shows us the extent to which Georgie's newfound responsibilities are taking a toll on his mental health. Want to know the difference between a good multicam and a bad multicam? A good multicam trusts that its audience can handle a scene that forgoes punchlines in favor of grounded storytelling, something we've seen from every Chuck Lorre multicam since Mom. Montana Jordan is new to the multicam format, but you'd never know it from his confident performance. He immediately feels right at home in front of a studio audience, which should come as no surprise to anyone who watched him blossom into a capable leading man in young Sheldon's final few seasons, and he more than holds his own opposite season sitcom vets Emily Osment, Will Sasso, and Rachel Bay Jones. Jordan and Osment's crackling chemistry is on full display in the pilot, wherein the titular marrieds navigate a less-than-ideal move, and it begins to feel less and less like these two are only together due to the cards life dealt them. There's genuine love between this unlikely couple, which makes the series title, and Georgie's pre-established marital history, all the more intriguing. Osment, in particular, is great in Episode 2 as Mandy expresses concern for Georgie's well-being. Jones and Sasso, who worked with Lorre on United States of Al and Mom, respectively, before they were paired on Young Sheldon, relish in their expanded roles as Mandy's parents. Jones is sublime as Georgie's disapproving mother-in-law, though it's my hope that they expand upon Audrey's character and give her more to do outside of meddling in her daughter's marriage, while Sasso gives off just the right amount of big dad energy. It's a hoot watching him walk on eggshells around Audrey, and a real delight watching him play off of Jordan as Jim does his best to step in for George Sr. Perry. Reverd and Annie Potts also get their fair share of screen time, though anyone expecting Mary, Missy, and Mima to be as central to the plot as they were on Young Sheldon should be reminded that they are now all guest stars. Their presence in the first 2 episodes means there's less time to flesh out the spin-off's 2 new characters, Mandy's brother Connor, now played by Dougie Baldwin, a quirky, underachieving musician who still lives under Jim and Audrey's roof, and Ruben, Jesse Prez, a tire store employee who has worked for Jim for more than a decade and begrudges high school dropout Georgie for already being further up the corporate ladder than he is, though the actors show real promise, and each gets laughs in their respective scenes. All told, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is a solid family comedy. It's broad in style yet nuanced in its storytelling, and is made to appeal to all. Whether you've watched all or none of Big Bang and Young Sheldon, fell off after Big Bang, or were introduced to the franchise via Sheldon, there's something here for everyone.